Hello guys, welcome back. Okay, this is Ethical here with you. So in today's video, we'll be working on um string arrays. Okay, we'll be working on string arrays. From our previous videos, we were able to see how to work with numeric arrays, right? So in today's video, we'll be focusing on string arrays. Okay, so without wasting time, let's dive into our code blocks to get started. All right, so I need to open my code blocks as usual. Okay, so you can see the code blocks is coming up. All right, so I need to create a new project, console application, the normal process that we do follow, right? So here, I'll just give it, okay, this is going to be string arrays, right? I'll click on finish. I'll double click on sources, and I'll click on main.cpp, and I'll clear this hello world. Now, of course, just the way numeric arrays work, same thing here, just the way it works in numeric arrays, we're going to apply the same tactics, to these string arrays. The only difference is just the data type, right? Of course, integers and string, they are two different types of data types. Now, string simply means we'll be working with characters. We'll be working with combination of characters, right? That is what makes it a string. Now, remember in our previous video, while declaring and assigning values to numeric arrays, we did not add double quotes. We did not add single quotes, right? Because they were integers. But here in string arrays, of course, anything when once they say it is string, of course, it has to be in double quotes or single quotes. Now let's see how this works. So I'm going to declare um, an arrays of let's say cars. So let me just write a comment here. So I'll give it, let's say program. No, I'll just say working with string arrays. Okay, that's the program. All right, so here I'm going to start declaring and assigning value to my array. So I'll just give it something like okay, declaring and assigning assigning values array. Okay, now let's declare the array. So I'm going to have, since it is string, of course the data type is going to be string, let's say cars, or we can say string. Okay, let's use cars. I wanted to use names, let's say names of students, but let's maintain cars. String cars, of course, we've seen how to declare an array. So the same thing, I'm going to assign the size of this array. I'm going to give it 5, then it's equal to, then I'll open my curly brace. I'll end this line with a semicolon. Now I need to start listing the cars that I want to have in this array. So of course, so let's say the first car that we're going to be having is let's say Toyota, yes, Toyota. But then since this is a string, we need to add them in quotation to indicate that they are string. Okay. So Toyota is going to be in double quote. I'll separate it with comma. Then the next car, we're going to have something like Honda. Okay, Honda is our second car. Then I'll separate it with the next one, which is going to be something like Mazda. Sorry, Mazda. Okay. Then we'll separate it with the comma. This is the third array. Now let's add the fourth array. Let's say we use Camry. after Camry, how many arrays do you have now? One, two, three, four. We have four, so this will be the last one. So let's say we give it Benz. Should we use Benz? No. Let's use we have Toyota, Camry. Which other products can we use? Let's see. Yeah, let me use Benz. Okay. So these are collection of cars, right? So this is how to declare and assign values to string arrays. They are called string arrays because they are all string. You can see they are all combination of what? They are all combination of alphabets, right? Characters. They are made up of characters, right? Okay. So next is how do we print this out? Okay, let's try to print the Mazda. Let's say we want to print out Mazda from these arrays. So to do that, of course, we're going to have cout, then the name of the variable, which is cars. Then we'll add up the index value of that car that we want to print. So let's say we want to print Mazda. So of course, you already know that arrays work with index based on the previous video that we did on the um, on the numeric arrays. So arrays work with index. So of course, the first value is going to take the index of 0. The second value will take the index of 1. Then master, of course, is going to take the index of what? 2. So it means we are going to add up 2 here, telling it that out of these arrays, we just want to have Mazda printed out. So let me build and run this. So once I click on build and run, okay, you can see it's telling us that we have error in line 12. And the issue, of course, is, I declared cars and I'm trying to call car. So this is most of the one of the mistake that people make. So you need to call. Of course, this thing is case sensitive. So if it is car, it has to be cars here. So I'll add my S. You can see once I double click, it will highlight where the second one is. So it means we are good to go. So if I click on build and run, so you can see we have Mazda printed out. Okay, that is how to print a particular value from an array. If we change this to, let's say, 4 now, and I click on build and run, notice that it's going to print out Benz. And of course, Benz is the one that has the index value of 4. So let's say we want to print out everything from the array. Of course, we're going to use loop to do that. So we're going to have something like four. Okay. In this bracket, we're going to place a condition. So we're going to have int I, or let me use x this time. Int x is equal to 0. Okay. Then as far as x is less than 5, 5 is the length of this array, right? As far as x is less than 5, okay, then x plus plus increment x by 1. So we're going to print out cars. Sorry, we need to have this. So we're going to have cars. Okay, so we have the x. We are printing the index value. That is why it is x that we are printing. We are putting in that square bracket. So we'll now end this line and all. Okay. So if I click on build and run now, you notice that the system is going to print out Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Camry, Benz. It has printed out everything that is in that array. So as simple as this is how the this is how the string arrays work. So here we can put a comment here to let them know that what we are, sorry, printing out all values in the array. Okay, this is just a comment. So it's always good, you add comments to your code so that other programmers that will be going through your code will understand what each line of code means. Okay. So of course the comments will not be executed by the when they execute the program. Nothing will happen to the comments. It will be ignored actually. So guys, this is how it works. So if you're able to get value in this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. See you in the other side of the fence. Bye for now.